Everybody, clearing. Okay, this is going to be a bit of a different read yet again. So I'm going to look at some conversations between divine feminine and divine masculine. So let's start with, what would the divine masculines talk about? Let's do a conversation starter. So what can we see, divine masculines? What would you talk about if you had no fear, if you didn't hold back? What would the topic be that divine masculines would bring up? Thank you, divine creator, for bringing through only the highest and most beneficial messages. Okay, divine masculines. Oh, no way. Their emotions, the King of Cups, the amount of love that's here. If they were able to talk about it. Okay, so let's see what the divine masculines would say. Is this divine masculines? I've got a couple of decks here. I've got my new deck and the Hermetic Tarot. Okay, let's go. Actually, no, I did grab this one. So what would divine masculines say about the love? About the unexpressed emotions? I can do it. It came out on the fence. I'm wearing a Nike Just Do It shirt. Divine masculines. Okay, I can do it in the neutral. So they are really looking at how to express themselves in the most honoring way of all involved. I'm going to go a little bit further. What can you do, divine masculines? What is it that you're realizing you can do? Another card in the neutral. What is it? Is it worth it? Okay, so they're saying they can do it, but is expressing emotions worth it? Let's see where they're at. One more card. Divine masculines. Can you do it? Is it worth it? And I spy fell right over to the divine feminines. So they're holding back, they're aloof, they're watching, they're observing. I'm getting the feeling from this that they've seen how people react when emotions are shared, and then it just doesn't, in the long run, end up going well. I just heard. Okay, let's see what the divine feminines would reciprocate here about the divine masculines saying they can do it, but is it worth it? Expressing these emotions, is that really the beneficial thing? The divine feminines are saying, I hope you'll wait for me, in the reverse. So the divine feminines are on the fence as to whether they want you to wait to express your emotions like that to them. This is interesting because I think divine feminines are growing out of the codependent tendency to want to be that everything, that enmeshed emotional ball. Divine feminines are learning that we can sort everything through our connection to source. We can have closure, we can have peace, we can find forgiveness. When we have awareness, the pain is released. So divine feminines are kind of mirroring the divine masculines regarding the expression of emotions. And what I'm getting from this is, you know, sometimes when we express emotions for emotionality's sake, it's a spinning of wheels. When we express emotional realizations, truths, triumphs, it's more of a celebration. So I think both counterparts are here looking at, I think fundamentally the divine masculines are starting to process their lower vibrational emotions regarding intimacy in a different way, and they're not wanting to prematurely talk about it as a developmental stage. They want to overcome and get through to the good part and then bring the prize back into these connections. And divine feminines are saying, I hope you'll wait for me So maybe they feel like divine masculines are waiting to bring information when the puzzles are solved. I think that's what I'm getting here. Huh, interesting. So let's see what divine masculines would say to the feminines about this waiting for them to come to the clarity of what they're processing. We are getting, it feels right to me. So the divine masculines like that you are patient. They like that you know that they are going to get back to you with this higher understanding. They're asking divine feminines to be still and know, to trust, and there are too many ideas in the mix. So yeah, this can be people, places, and things. This is too much going on in the divine masculine's world for it to be simple. They are needing to go to their center, but they're also asking you, divine feminine, to just drop in and know there's nothing wrong. You're not rejected. There's nothing like that going on here. There's just a lot of busyness, of too many things going on in the divine masculine's world. What would the divine feminines say about the divine masculine's message there? I am manifesting you. I heard I am rooting for you. So the divine feminines are saying, like, go for it, divine masculines. Oh, and they imagine you naked. So divine feminines are getting excited about the fact that you're doing this, divine masculine, that you are dropping in. They feel that you are doing this. There is an unspoken knowing, a camaraderie here, where the divine feminines are cheering you on, divine masculines, you are sensing that the divine feminines' way of accommodating this space for you is feeling good to you. It's maybe new. And divine feminines, your divine masculines, are saying they acknowledge and believe in you being able to drop into your heart space and trust that things are good. Whatever they seem like right now, there is this knowing. Let's see what the divine feminines would like to talk about at this time. Fell right on the King of Cups. Okay, the Two of Swords, being blocked, being kept at bay. So yeah, I mean, this is the same thing. Divine masculines are talking about why they're not opening up emotionally, why they need to come into their own with it. And divine feminines are like, well, it feels kind of like I'm being blocked out. There is a bit of an intuitive knowing about what's going on here, but let's talk about the divine feminines and this feeling of being withheld from or being held at bay. What would the divine feminines say to the divine masculines about this? They are waiting for you. So we got, what was that? I hope you'll wait for me, but they're waiting for you. So yeah, there is a pause feeling. It's in the air. Let's get one more for the feminines. Who is waiting? What is this about? I'm open to compromise and I'm addicted to you in the reverse. So here's some of that codependency stuff that's being considered. And the divine feminines are no longer, just charging ahead, demanding to know. They're compromising and giving divine masculine space. They're working on their codependency and that drive to fix and be in there and even preach or help or whatever it may be. The divine feminines are staying back even though they're possibly blocked energetically at a distance, not being communicated with on some level. They are really seeing how this could be a new paradigm, a shift in the way it's been done before. What would the masculines say about this? Aw, just the two of us. So the divine masculines are, this came out in the neutral. So this obvious maneuver, either it's an actual blocking of divine feminine, or divine feminine has blocked divine masculine, take it how it resonates. There is this distance here to find individual truths, to keep it sovereign. Just the two of us, though, this is a very intimate motion. We don't get blockage if it's a casual relationship. We don't get distance like this that's palpable if it's a nothing kind of scenario. It can be a very low vibrational scenario, or in the case of these divine love connections, it's just an intensity that needs to be recognized. But the divine masculines are saying it's just the two of us. Whatever it seems like, this is a very sacred, intimate motion right now. And for some, I heard they are in the process of letting go of third energies, and this rejection, so to speak, is divine protection. So divine masculines, you'll know if this is resonating truly for you, or if it's a stretch to make that part fit, that the masculines are saying, I've got to do this right now to come into my own so that I can meet you in this just the two of us energy. And things are getting heavy and I need to let go. So yeah, it's being spread too thin. We saw that the divine masculines had too many ideas in the mix, and so they've got to just simplify at all costs right now. And spreading themselves too thin is too exhausting at this time. So unconditional love, and divine feminines do seem to be in this ability to hold space and compromise anything that the masculines need right now. There is a certain sense of trust in the dynamic. I just heard trust fall. So if you've been blocked or there's distance, if your masculine has pulled away, it's a bit of a trust fall exercise. Let's see what the divine masculine, or what the divine masculines would like to say to the feminines further about where they're at regarding the things that are heavy and they need to let go. What else can we see about that? Free spirit, yeah. You've inspired them to be a free spirit. They want to be as light as you are, as light as that example. They want to be in that motion where they don't have these other things, these encumbrances. I just heard. What can we see for the divine feminine's response to that? It fell on the same card and it says, I need time for me. I just heard the feminine say, I need time for me, so I understand you need time for you. The divine feminines are recognizing that they have really had time to process their emotions and go within, and so they want you, divine masculines, to do the same. Okay, let's get let's get one more topic from the divine masculines. What would the divine masculines like to talk about next? What we both want, I just heard. So this is the wish fulfillment card. It came out on the neutral. 9 of Cups is talking about our independent desires, are not in combination with someone. The 9 of Cups is a very autonomous card. And so taking a neutral approach means not presuming to know what the other person knows, not focusing on what the other person knows, but just on what the individual knows and wants for themselves. So the divine masculines are wanting to say, without the two of us focused on each other, what do we each actually want? So what would the masculines say about that at this time? What is it that the masculines would say? I feel so much that I do not say. The divine masculines want to say more, but that emotional availability is being navigated right now in a more mature way than ever. They want a whole lot that they haven't said, because we're talking about wish fulfillment. There is quite a bit that they want with you, divine feminine, that they have not said because they don't want to open up that can of worms prematurely. What else, divine masculines, would you say about what you really want? Now we're getting divine intervention, and it is law. So they want divine will. Above all else, they want what the divine wants. So this is a spiritual journey, and divine masculines are no longer desiring to manifest out of their own ego. They want divine intervention. They want divine will to be done. And it is law. It's spiritual law. I just heard the masculine say, I can't go against divine will. That's not working for us. That's not working for me. So divine feminines, the divine masculines are adamant in saying they want what is divinely orchestrated. They don't want to manufacture something against divine will. They don't want to create a karmic situation that they can't navigate, or don't want to clean up, or can't foresee what the pitfalls might be. They actually just want the fast track to what is for them. What would the feminines say about the divine masculines wishing to know? What would the divine feminines want at this time regarding the connection? What is it that the divine feminines are wishing for, regardless of what they think the divine masculines want? You already know. So divine masculines, you already kind of know what your feminine wants. They want love, they want harmony, they want peace. What else can we see for the divine feminines? Let me hold you. So that came out in the reverse. They don't want to control you, divine masculines. They want the physical intimacy. And wrongful advice. The divine feminines want there to be dialogue about the things in our societies, our cultures, our families that go against love. They want to totally eradicate wrongful advice regarding intimacy. They want the real deal. They want the perfection templates. They want the purity. They want it in the highest. They want the real deal. They want real love. They want true love. Okay, what else would the feminines like to talk about? What else can we see? Oh, a bunch came out. We are getting judgment, overcoming. This is the big picture, the transformation, the bridge. And we get 3 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles, and 3 of Wands. So the divine feminines do want to talk about the future. They do want to balance things in the physical. They do want to talk about the energetic influences. They want to talk about the things that each counterpart is aware of on this spiritual journey, the way that each counterpart sees beneath the surface of the 3D, the way each counterpart is being guided at this time. They want to share, commune what each see could be possible, what inklings I just heard are coming to each counterpart as we ascend, as we transform, as we look at the big picture. They just want friendly dialogue. They just want communication, divine masculines, about the process, about the journey. They want to be able to innovate together. What would the masculines say about the divine feminines desire this way, a fresh start in the physical. So yeah, the divine masculines are saying they want that too, and it's all in how you look at it. So that kind of is cute. It feels like the divine masculines are saying we are getting that information even without direct communication. We're still on this journey because it's a journey of consciousness. The divine masculines are saying if you're not doing that already, divine feminine, if you're not learning those things directly, it's similar to the emotional exchange. We don't need that other person to come to these epiphanies, these aha moments. We just need our connection to source. And then we get it is done. And on the neutral, it's that same kind of a message. The masculines feel like energetically we are communing in these ways. This journey is doing this. This journey is showing us beneath the surface. It is directing the changes one by one that we're meant to make as a muse in response to these connections. It is opening our mind to these uncharted territories, these outside of the box potentials, and it is assisting in our ascension. The masculines are saying that this happens whether we're physically together or not, but they do want this to start coming into the physical. What would the feminines say about that? Listen to your heart. So I think we got something like that for the masculines. Be still and know for the feminines. And now we're getting listen to your heart for the masculines. So both twins are acknowledging this telepathic, heart-based connection that speaks to both. Okay, I think I'm going to leave it there because it's a little bit of a later night, but let's get one last card for the masculines. Discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. Interesting. I can do it. So divine masculines, we got the message. You're learning to process your emotions based on your own intuition, your own nurture, your own analytical approach. In combination, you're having inner union that's causing you to come into this masterful understanding of what your emotions are telling you and navigating from that place. You can do it. You are doing it. Godspeed. And what can we see for the feminines? Ooh, 2, friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. Yeah, divine feminines. You're understanding that this journey, this counterpart that you're traveling this journey with is here for a reason, and that is to help this evolutionary process in your life, in the planet. And envy, I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. This is a little bit of a reminder that no matter what we think is out there or others may have, bring your energy back to you. You're just the same. You don't need to actually have this hypothetical look at everybody else to make progress. You can just do a focal assessment of what's going on for you, and you can learn just the same. Have you tried that, divine feminines? Really self-assessment. Of course, many have. We are on this journey of mastery, and it is no accident you find yourself here. But keep doing that. Keep bringing it back from anything you think is out there and focus back on self. Use the same scrutiny, I heard, to try and figure out what everybody else is up to on yourself. What are you up to, divine feminines? Okay, many blessings, everyone. Bye for now. I just saw 2424. Cheers.